Um, First, I'm going to take a second to show off my t-shirt that I got a while back, but I didn't really have a chance to introduce it. Gardening is my therapy. From Gardening Kitchen Therapy, Slava. My friend down, I think she's in the Chicago area. Today I'm going to do some pressure canning by myself for the first time. I'm going to start with some beans, and if I have time, I'll be doing some carrots. So first thing I did, I'm gonna tell you what I do, and this is the way I learned it. It doesn't have to be the same exact way, but that's just the way that I was taught to do it. I clean my mason jars with dishwasher, with dish soap, and I have them at low temperature in my oven, so they're gonna dry out a little bit. Plus, they're gonna stay warm for when I put my warm stuff in. I got this water boiling, and now that it's boiling, I'm gonna take the first jar. I'm gonna clean this up to make sure it's clean as well, and this as well, just to be sure. I want to have everything clean before I actually start doing the process. So I follow my book, and in there it says that I have to put it to 1 inch from the top. I'm going to put the beans until I get to the 1 inch. So now what I'm going to do is push this thing in a jar just to remove all the bubbles, because you don't want to have any bubbles in there. Now to check to make sure I still have 1 inch. So I am still a bit off the 1 inch. Not too much though, so I'm gonna add a little tiny bit more water. You could also add a few beans, to be honest. A tiny bit more water. Alright, so I'm at 1 inch right now. So next thing I'm gonna do is wash my jar just on top here to make sure there's no water. There's maybe I put too much soap. It's always the same thing. When there's someone here to help me out, everything goes smoothly, and I feel like a pro. But now that I'm alone, everything's going wrong. But anyway, this is clean, this is ready. I'm gonna put the lid on, and I'm gonna put the rim not too tight, and this one is ready to go to the pressure canner. So now I'm gonna do one more like that, and then I'm gonna do some carrots. 2 jars of beans, 2 jars of carrots. From what I was told, you can put them together. The beans have to be in the pressure canner for at least 25 minutes in 500 milliliters jar. So I don't know the terms, size yet, whatever. The carrots have to be in there for 30 minutes, and you always go with the highest. So we will go with the carrots at 30 minutes. The beans will be cooked for an extra 5 minutes, but that's better than having the carrots undercooked for 5 minutes. So I will put the top on. It's locked. Put it at high. As soon as I start seeing some steam from the top here, I will put the 10 pounds weight, and I will bring the temperature down accordingly, because I don't want to have too much pressure in there, because if that thing is dancing too much or not at all, it could be that there's too much pressure in there. So you want to bring the pressure down a little bit, and you want to do that carefully, just a little bit at a time, because you don't want to have a big change of pressure in my pot here. So I had just about enough. I have like 4 or 5 pieces like this that didn't fit, so I'm just gonna eat them, and wait for that to be ready. I double checked before I started. Carrots is 25 minutes with the size of mason jar that I have, and beans was 20 minutes. So I'm gonna leave it for 25 minutes instead of 30. And keep an eye on the little weight there until then. After 30 minutes, 25 minutes was over, I put the heat down, let that rest, waited for about 30 minutes, and you just slowly lift this up, and if you can still feel the draft coming up, you leave it there, you don't touch anything, and as soon like maybe 30-35 minutes, you know, after you close the oven, it'll come up, no pressure, you take it off, it's safe to open the pot, slowly take your tools, remove the jars, put them there to rest. So I have 2 beans, 2 carrots, and start over again. I'm hoping I was a good student. I think I made everything the proper way, at least the way I was taught. I hope I didn't forget anything. Yeah, looks great. I'm proud. Alright, thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.